Hey YouTube, today we're coming to bring you a video of 7 things you shouldn't feel guilty for.
The first thing that I want to remind you guys is you should not feel guilty for not being perfect. No one is perfect. No one has ever been perfect. And you should not feel guilty for that. Just remember, we are all a work in progress and we are imperfect in any way you can imagine, but we are perfectly loved by a perfect God. Yes, just remember that.
Second, you shouldn't feel guilty for wanting to be happy. If you find it hard to pursue things that you enjoy or that you want to do because of negativity from people around you or self-doubt, just push that aside because you don't have to feel bad for what other people think, There's been plenty of things that people have done that some people would say, that's not a really good idea. But, they turned out to be crazily good ideas. And, you can't always expect other people to support you in what you're going to do.
And you can't always please everyone. And it's not everyone that's going to be happy for you.
Exactly.
And there's always going to be someone out there judging you. So do whatever makes you happy. However way you choose to do it. And number 3 is asking for help. Guys, you should never feel guilty for ever asking for help. Okay? Nobody has it all figured out. Nobody has all the answers in the world.
Sometimes other people have already gone through something that you could be struggling with right now. And to ask them for help, they might have some solutions that you wouldn't have seen without going through it yourself.
Yeah, and 2 brains are better than 1.
Asking for help can be a good exercise in humility.
Yeah, and it can be a good reminder to yourself that you're never alone when you're really going through something. So yeah, don't feel guilty for reaching out and asking for help in whatever thing that you're struggling with. You can do it all alone.
No, people are made to be a group, a community, so we can help each other. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and some people will be good at something and another will be good at something else. You put them all together and it makes a stronger group.
Yeah, we're stronger together. Stronger together. Number 4. Yes, that's 4. Number 4 is being successful. You should never feel guilty for being successful. You should never have to not celebrate your success because somebody else somewhere is going to feel bad. Okay, you shouldn't have to reduce yourself to.
You shouldn't feel bad if you're doing well, even if somebody else, maybe they're not doing as good, but you got to focus on yourself sometimes. And success is nothing to be ashamed of. You can't let other people who want to just sit around drag you down. If you want to be productive, you can't let it happen.
And not just sitting around. Your journey is not my journey, and whatever you're pursuing is not what I'm pursuing. So if you get there before me, you should not feel guilty for that. That was your path. I'm on my own path and we are not competing. Celebrate every milestone, okay? Small, big, whatever achievement. Celebrate it your way.
Number 5 is saying no when you need to. There's times when people will ask for things. There's times when you'll feel like you need to say yes just because they're your friend or whatever. But if you literally can't be help in this situation, you also have to take care of yourself. If you don't have money, you can't say yes, I can go on a vacation with you guys. There's times when you will have to say no, and it's a good thing to learn.
It's not just about money situation. It can be anything. It can be emotional support. It can be anything. If you are not taking, or if you're not in a position to help yourself first, you're not going to be able to help other people. So take care of yourself first before taking care of others. Because it can be exhausting, and saying no sometimes feels like you're letting somebody else down or somebody else down. And we feel like we're doing the wrong thing sometimes when we are saying no. It's a tough one, but sometimes you do have to stand your grounds and say, I'm not in a position to help you right now.
And some people will ask you to do things that might not be right or necessarily good for you, and then, you know, of course, you have to say no. You can't let the peer pressure get to you just because you want them to think that you're this awesome person. You know, if they're asking you to do something wrong, you just should say no.
Number 6 is removing yourself from toxic situations or toxic people. You shouldn't have to apologize for doing that, and you shouldn't have to feel bad for that, because you need your own peace of mind too. You can be caught up in everybody's dilemmas, you know, like you can always be there for people. Like if I'm not feeling spiritually filled up or physically strong enough to be there for you or to be in that situation, you know what I mean? Like toxic people, you know, they drain you, and it's hard to remove yourself sometimes, because these are, most of the time, they are people that you have known for a very long time. And when it comes to removing yourself, it feels like you're losing a part of you, you know. But you do have to do that for your own sake sometimes. But if it's toxic, don't make it a once in a while thing, make it a permanent thing. You shouldn't be in such situations to please someone or to make someone happy.
There's some people who their attitude and the choices they make just drags everyone around them down with them. And that's something you want to just avoid and cut out of your life.
Yeah, anything that drains you emotionally or spiritually or even physically, just avoid it.
The last one is to make sure that you take breaks. Don't overexert yourself. It can feel like sometimes it's good to just go and get it all done, but it's actually been proven that, you know, if you're going to work 8 hours, it's easier for a person to take 5-minute breaks every like 1 to 2 hours than it is to take an hour break right in the middle. Because over those 4 hours on either side of that 1 hour break, you're going to feel really drained by the, you know, third hour. So little breaks, don't go crazy. Make sure you don't break yourself, you know, drink some water. Take those little breaks. Your brain needs it.
Yeah, don't feel bad for canceling a date to have a self-care moment.
Yeah. If it's a Saturday and you've worked crazy all week and your friends are like, oh, we all want to do this, and you just can't, you know, that's okay. You don't have to feel bad for that at all.
No.
Take some rest.
Take some rest and take care of yourself. Yeah, that's it, guys. We hope this video helps you. We
hope you remember that there's some things that you shouldn't feel guilty for. And we hope that you have a blessed week.
Thank you. Till next time.